Wingless Angel here again. Make sure everything is in the video. I am going to make up some resin. I have everything set up. So I am going to make up some resin. I believe I made a short yesterday talking about wanting to use the heat mat to cure the coasters. And since everybody seems to be deciding to use foils, I have tons that I bought years and years ago. So I got out my foils so that I can finally use them. And because I don't like how they stick to silicone, I laid down some wax paper. And I got my black powder, and my neighbor's kids are home. They should be in school, I would think, unless they're home for Christmas vacation, which is possible. So we're going to go ahead and use some foils on these, and I'm going to use the heat mat to cure them. Now the reason why I'm wondering is because I got these molds on Temu, which, as we all know, yeah, we didn't pay a lot of money for them, but we did still pay money for them. I want to make sure that the heat mat doesn't get too hot for them, and if they can cure quickly. That way we don't have to spend hours on end waiting for our resin molds to cure. Oh, that is so pretty. I do not like messing with foils. They are such a pain. But let's get it on there anyway. Oh, come on. Don't fly on me. I don't like that. As you know, they love to really stick to silicone. And believe me, they stick to silicone. So we're going to find a brush. Brush it down in there. And it's already stuck to the side. I want to give them a black backing. I really should have went ahead and made some resin go down in there first. But that one's already started, so let's finish it. And like I said, I bought this stuff years ago. So who knows how it's going to react. It's trying to fly everywhere. I don't want it to fly everywhere. Come on. Yep, see, it's trying to fly. Get in there. Oh, let's get it away from that one. Oh, no, it already stuck to it. No, stop sticking. Let's get it in there. Maybe I should have laid some resin down first so it wouldn't stick to the sides. No! I never understood why this stuff sticks so bad. If they can make foil that wouldn't react to static or the silicone and stick like that, that would be wonderful. But let's get it in there. Again, brush it down in there. There is a blue piece of glitter. Sometimes I feel like Michelle. I find glitter everywhere. All right. I'm going to take some tape to this and see if I can't get that off of there. And then I'll make up my resin. I'm going to put some resin in these other ones to see if maybe that will stop it from sticking to the molds. That way it's got a nice resin backing. But I'm sure, there we go. But I am sure it will be just fine. I'm sure that the resin will pick it all up. And it's going to look pretty. But like I said, what we're trying to do is to see if maybe the heat mat might be too hot for these molds. I don't want them to discolor. So let's go ahead and make up some resin, and then we'll get started. I don't know why my phone keeps trying to droop. It won't stay up. All right, be back in a bit. Okay, we're back. I'm letting my resin sit for a few minutes. So if you need to bring this in closer, you can adjust it on YouTube. You can take your phone, go like this, or you can just hit the little square and make it bigger. So it's got a few bubbles because it's kind of chilly in my house, and I'm just waiting for the alcohol on here to dry so that it doesn't look like it wants to. So that it gets rid of the bubbles. I am going to give each one a little clear coat. Oh, that smells so good. I don't have any dry paper towels. I wish I did. I didn't buy any. I forgot to order them. So we're going to go ahead and give it a little clear coat so that the foil will stick to where I want it to instead of everything else. All right. But like I said, we just want to make sure that this doesn't just screw up my molds. I just don't want it to ruin my molds. All right. So we're going to do little clear coats and everything. I only made up 1 ounce A, 1 ounce B. I don't think those are ounces. I don't know what they are. Yeah, they are. They're fluid ounces. Yeah, 1 ounce of A and 1 ounce of B US fluid ounces. So, and because this one's already got all of the foil in it, I'm going to go ahead and fill this one up. And we'll worry about the other one later. And then I will make up some more resin. Because I only got a little bit of this G-Expert casting resin left. And I do not want to mix my resins with other brands because it will cause problems. Different brands have different densities. Okay, so that one's filled. That one's clear, and I didn't want it clear, but now it's clear. I wanted it black, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and do it this way. I thought I was prepared, but I guess I wasn't. Oh, well. Like I said, I have other things on my mind. My brain is scattered. Please forgive me. It's not just the holidays. It's everything. I'm slowly getting everything in order. Making sure my house is in order. Making sure my Dad's affairs are all dealt with and in order. It's hard. It's very hard. I laid awake thinking about everything my dad had done for me when I was going to art school, when I was going to culinary college, how he helped me improve at my job, and I retired. The day I retired, the fact that I could retire early, he was so thrilled. I retired at the age of 49. So I was a chef by the time I got done with culinary school, and I had a lot of money saved up. My dad and I lived together, and he was so proud of me. And my dad, while I was going to school, even though I was working, he paid all the bills and said, your paychecks can pay for your college. And of course, where I was working, they had a scholarship program. It was a fast food restaurant that offered scholarships, and the corporate office heard I was taking culinary, and they paid whatever I paid. So what I paid, when I made a solid payment on the tuition, they doubled it. So my tuition was paid off twice as fast. And I graduated with a degree in high honors and got promoted. And then just, life was on easy street. That's why right now, not having my dad, while life was on easy street and he retired, he worked at his family's restaurant ever since he got to America, and he's had the same job for over 60 years, and he was not happy when they told him he had to retire. He was not happy at all. He was forgetting things. His dementia was starting to show. He was messing up really bad. And the minute he turned 65, they retired him. And he says, no, because restaurant workers don't retire. They work until they die. And I told him, no, we are retiring. And I told him we can just be together, live together. And I'm going to pour this in here. And I'm going to level that out. See how that is. Yeah, I'm going to level that out. And I really wanted, just me and him to have fun. We both worked our butts off. So that's the story of Wing and Thee. How they served their community, cooked their food. My dad was a dishwasher. I was a chef and he was a dishwasher. And everybody thought they were like, so you worked at a restaurant, Mr. Hooey. Oh, love my dad. How good of a Chinese cook are you? He goes, I'm not a cook, I'm a dishwasher. Talk to her. And they're like, wait, what? Yeah. Dad did not cook. Dad couldn't cook he couldn't boil water to save his life. I remember coming home one time, asking him, what's burning? And come to find out it was water sitting on the stove. My pan was fried. Come on, let's go in there. See, I don't like it sticking to everything. Get in there. It is. It's just sticking to everything, and it's not sticking to what I want it to stick to. Oh. Well, at least it's in there. And it's still stuck to the edge. No. Get off the edge. No. This is a pain in the butt. All right. I guess we're going to have a silver crackle effect. I got to make sure. I'm going to make sure my gloves aren't staticky. Let me put some... Maybe I shouldn't do this with gloves on, but I don't like this stuff going everywhere. Here we go. Get off my glove. Get off my glove. It won't get off my glove. It's just going everywhere. All right. Yeah, foils are fun. It would be better if they made them not so thin and not so susceptible to static. If there was a way, I would love to find it. I don't want to get resin on this brush. They're hard to clean. Okay. It's crackling nice. I mean, that's kind of a cool effect. And if I put black behind it, that'd be even cooler. So, get this up here somehow. Get that in there. Get that in there. All right. Defold these. See if maybe that helps. Off of there. I don't want to come off. See, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. It does not want to come off. It wants to stick to everything but what I want it to stick to. There we go. Making a heck of a mess here. All right. Brush, get on the mold. Right. Yeah, that's going to make a cool crackle effect. I guess that'd be okay. At least I'm getting rid of these foils. See, it did it again. It curled on this one, but it didn't curl on that one. It went right straight for the edge. I don't know why it does that. Instead of falling in like it's supposed to. I'll just get another color. I think I have some purple that would look cool with this. I'm pretty sure I do. Get in there. Don't give me no guff. Alright, I'm gonna get this paper out of here. Put these away before they decide to fly everywhere. You get stuck to everything. Oh. So, we will fast forward this part. I don't want this video to be too long. All right. All right. Well, I had to make up some more resin, and I figured since I had some of that Daniel Cooper formula still left, at least enough to finish this off, I went ahead and did that. So, we're going to go ahead and pray that they come out. I figure if I'm going to screw this up, I'm going to screw this up good. So, I'm going to clean this up, make sure it's all set, put it on the heat mat, and we'll come back in a couple of hours to see how well these coaster molds hold up to the heat mat. Because like I said, you never know with molds. It depends on what molds you buy. If you buy a good mold, it'll last. If you buy a cheap mold, it'll die out real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in, set it for 2 hours, and after 2 hours, we'll come back and demold them and see how they came out. Okay, it's set for 2 hours. It should be on all the way. I'm pretty sure it is. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I'll figure it out. Yeah, it's on. All right. So we're going to let these sit for 2 hours. No, you're not going to watch the whole 2 hours. And then we'll demold. All right. See you then. Okay, it's done. According to the light on the thing, I have no idea when it got done. I was busy watching funny videos. Oh, it's warm. Yeah, it's still kind of warm. Okay. Well, but they are done. So, well, the molds hold up. That's good. Let's see if we can get some of this off of here. I hope it didn't bake that into there. Nope, it didn't. All right. Yeah, good test. All right. Well, that came off. That's good. I'll just stick that there. I am going to grab some gloves because you never know. It could still be sticky. They look solid. And we'll do this one since it was the first one I poured. Well, first one I screwed up. Literally. Well, it didn't warp them. That's good. Got a few air bubbles, but yeah, they're still a little bendy. That's because they're still warm. Oh, wow. Hey. That's pretty good. It cured them. It cured them enough to demold them. So we'll take them out of the molds and let them harden up. It didn't damage the molds. That's mostly what I wanted to make sure of, was that it wouldn't damage these molds. Like I said, I hate to have to replace mold after mold after mold. So let's just go ahead, take them out. And it did it in 2 hours, which is also good. So you can, you know, quick set of coasters in 2 hours. Let them cool. And there they are. They came out just fine. Like I said, they are still a little warm. And let's get this up there. Okay. Yeah, they did really well for as far as curing on the heat mat. So I got the heat mat unplugged. We'll let those cure, and we'll go ahead and turn them over and see how they look. These are the back sides, so let's see what the front side looks like. Oh wow, yeah, too much silver. I like it. It's got like a kind of a cosmic look. But yeah, they came out pretty good. So there it is. Let me bring in just a little closer. There you go. 2 hours on the heat mat. And yes, the Temu mold's held up. Thank you for joining me. Hit subscribe, like, share. Don't forget to leave a comment and tap the bell for all notifications. Hit the more button to check out my links. Check out my spring shop. And I mostly used T-Expert resin on this. So if you want to know what resin I used, it was T-Expert Clear Cast. Thank you for joining me. And everybody have a good day. All right. Bye-bye.